your left shoulder needs to go down and your shoulders need to tilt a little bit more. But let's just see what happens here. That's a lot of shift. I'm a little against that much movement. Your left shoulder sort of runs into your chin and pushes your head to the right.
Okay.
So what I would prefer is to see the left shoulder go under the chin. So let's see here. So his left shoulder goes down under his chin quite a bit differently there. So you've got to get that left shoulder to go down and under the chin. This is about as much lateral shift as you're going to see. That's not much. So I think that's in large part one thing we could try to change. You do get back to the ball pretty good. Nice lower body action. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Yeah.
How am I?
You got
the top of the back?
So you got a lot of slide here. You see the left leg?
Yeah.
Okay, so your left leg should lock out, and that's vertical force. You should be pushing up to straighten that left leg as you turn. Okay, you won't see that out of a top tour player. What you're going to see is this leg is going to form a post, and it decelerates the hips. When the left leg locks, the hips stop, and that accelerates the trunk. You see how the left leg straightens there? You see how it looks like his hips just sort of stop, and then the upper body catches up? Yeah, that's the posting up mechanism. So that's really where you're having the slide, is really why the lower body just shifts too far forward. The left knee gets past the left shoe, the left hip. There's no posting mechanism there. But you're not moving in front of it. It's just, you can see there's just your left hip sort of just kind of collapse. Your left leg sort of just collapses there, and yeah. So that would be those two things. I don't know that the head's even really a problem, because you get right back to the ball.
But more turn, less slide back.
Yeah, I think the upper body probably shouldn't move that much, but the big thing is see if you can post up a little better on the left leg. That would be my immediate concern there. I mean, even though, like I said, you move your head too much for me, the net effect is relatively nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's still a little bit of that down motion.
Yeah, but not much. I mean, that all in all, that's not. I mean, from address to impact, that's an acceptable amount of head movement. The net effect is there's not a lot of problem there. Now, if it gets bad with the other clubs, then we can probably change it. But
well, and I just wonder whether it's more repeatable. How repeatable is it to move off and then move exactly the
right?
The same
well,
way?
There's no question that much movement would cause some inconsistency. Yeah. Do guys move off the ball that much? No. The top players, they just don't do that. Of course, it's a different day and age now. Guys are more fit. You can see there's just not a lot of movement there at all. That guy's super flexible. I mean, he's winding his upper body about 120 degrees. That's Danny Lee. I mean, he's a young kid. So, yeah, I mean, would my preference be less movement? Sure. But we have to figure out what you can do and what you can't do physically. I mean, you're not, you don't have a trainer and playing golf every day, so it's not really, I mean, who can get in that position? Not me. I can't. I'd have a broken spine. I mean, that's 130 degrees of shoulder turn. Here's 90. I mean, his shoulders are over here. So, these guys there's a reason they're the top players in the world.
Can you show me what I'm doing from behind?
Sure, I haven't got there yet.